Emma arrives in Mexico for a photoshoot, but is met with hostility from her ex's sister, Mia, who favors another model, Amber, and tries to sabotage Emma by lying about the photoshoot time. Emma surprises Mia by saying she'll stay with friends, one of whom is her powerful husband, Eric Roberts. Mia plots with Nathan and Amber to ruin Emma's reputation. Emma tells Eric about their potential schemes and her past connections, including a mentor who edits Fine Figures magazine, and Eric offers to reconnect them. Will Mia's sabotage work? Will Emma contact her mentor? Will Eric intervene? What else are Mia, Nathan, and Amber planning?
Emma, Mr. Roberts was right. Looking at these two different schedules, it's obvious now. Global and Mia are up to their old tricks. What do you think we should do?
Since Mia is expecting me to be late, I'll surprise her and be early instead. But we need to be prepared for every possible scenario. Let's not underestimate our enemies. I wouldn't be surprised if they'd already planned my replacement.
Leave that to me. I've been preparing for a long time. I will make sure that you get everything that you've been promised.
The next morning, Emma was already waiting at the glamorous Secret Magazine's office at 7:30 with Ashley and Lisa. When Amber and Mia arrived, they were dismayed to find Emma sitting there before them.
Ugh, Emma, how come you were early today?
My friend happened to be around this area, so he decided to drop me off on his way to work. Thought I would grab some coffee and relax. Emma took pleasure in seeing a confused look on Mia and Amber's faces. Mia's carefully crafted plan had failed, but that didn't bother her. She was still in control and just happened to have another plan up her sleeve.
Enough of talking for today. The meeting is about to start.
Linda, Secret's booking editor, entered the meeting room, followed by two assistants, each carrying a stack of model portfolios.
Mia, I've looked at the portfolios for these two models, but I only want one of them. I know everyone's time is precious, so I'm not going to beat around the bush. I want Amber. I don't think Emma is fit for the theme of our shoot.
Emma was shocked on hearing that, but her calm face revealed nothing. She wondered, how could she reject me without even giving me a chance? And of course, with that winning portfolio. After all, I'm no amateur model desperate for a break.
That's fine. If you don't want Emma, I have other models for you to choose from.
Things had played out exactly the way Mia had expected. She had been dropping negative hints about Emma for quite some time. Mia was quite pleased with herself. Not only had she found a way to get rid of Emma and promote Amber, but she had also managed to benefit her own agency and introduce some of her other models. But Emma was not going to give up so easily. If you don't mind me asking, which theme excites you the most, Linda? Linda looked at Emma disdainfully. She was taken aback by her audacity.
It's an Asian theme, but it doesn't matter. You're not suited for it.
That's all right, but I am curious to know which of my shows you've seen so far. That might give you a better idea of what I'm capable of.
What shows? Aren't you new to the industry?
Clearly, Linda had never heard about Emma. Emma was shocked by her question, but she maintained her calm. How odd. I wonder who told you that I was inexperienced.
Emma, stay out of this. This is a decision between Secret and me. It's not up to you to question it. I will handle it from here.
Are you sure about that? You used my popularity to bring Amber here, and now you are using my name to boost your other models. Since you've used me so thoroughly, I think I'm entitled to at least ask a few questions. Not wanting to create a scene at Secret Magazine's office, Mia stood silently, fuming in rage as Emma turned back to Linda. Since you haven't seen any of my work, then I think you're right. We are wasting each other's time. But think it over. I have a good feeling that you'll regret your decision in the morning. Linda was quite taken aback by Emma's confidence.
Mia, who is this model? Coming with no profile? How come she has so much of an attitude? Does she think she's a supermodel?
By this time, Mia was so angry that her entire face had turned red.
She's a nobody, a newcomer who will never get anywhere. As you said, her attitude will lead to her downfall. Just forget about her.
Linda didn't want to waste any more time thinking about this. She trusted Mia and moved on.
I can't believe Emma was so rude. How could she talk to you like that?
Like I told Linda, just forget about her. You just focus on what I say. Once your value skyrockets, Emma will be kneeling before you and polishing your shoes.
I've never seen anyone behave like that. She's such a snake. Ugh, there is something horribly wrong with that family.
I'm assuming you have another plan, or you wouldn't have told Linda that she would regret her decision. Do you really think you still have a chance to work for Secret?
As I said earlier, Secret will personally give me a call tomorrow. In fact, they may not even wait that long. Just wait and watch. Emma's voice exuded confidence. Ashley was consumed with curiosity, but she knew that until she was absolutely certain of her plans, Emma wasn't going to reveal anything. So, all they could do now was sit and wait patiently. As Emma was getting ready for the gala night, Eric stood behind her and pressed himself against her back, wrapping his arms around her waist.
You are an epitome of perfection, like a piece of priceless art.
Thank you for choosing this dress. You have excellent taste. Eric had obviously known that Secret was planning a cover with an Asian theme in mind. He had personally picked out a gold form-fitting strapless dress with an all-over pattern that resembled a Chinese ink drawing. It was unique and gorgeous, just like Emma. Wearing it, she exuded a classic elegance. Eric stared at her. With her slender waist and long legs, her beauty and charm overwhelmed him.
Why must you be a model? I just want to keep you to myself.
Look who's talking. You must have seen Mia going crazy at the sight of you. I hope that doesn't happen all the time. But you don't need to worry. Don't we have eyes only for each other?
Of course.
Eric turned Emma around and kissed her as they stood in front of the mirror. Not only did they feel right together, they looked like they were made for each other. We need to stop or I'll be late.
When you get back home, promise me we will begin from where we left.
Hey, I'm Emma. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Billionaire's Accidental Bride.